The Jews have suffered, but the non-Jews don't like it when the Jews are strong and they're fighting back. You know, they like it when you're dying. They like it when 9/11 is when the towers are falling. They like it when the Jews are being slaughtered, and they don't like it when the Jews are strong. If this were reversed, if this were in any other country where you would have 1,400 people brutally, you know, murdered and sliced up in front of their children and their families and everything. I mean, you know, when World War II, when the cities were bombed into hell and the people didn't know if they were alive or dead, they didn't blame it on Roosevelt and they didn't blame it on, you know, on Churchill, right? They blamed it on Hitler and Hirohito, and this is exactly the situation we're in right now. I mean, this evil has got to be eradicated, and they have to wake up just like in World War II, where they didn't know whether they're alive or dead or whatever, and then they'll finally see the light.
Yeah. How did we get here as a society, man? I mean, we've just given so much to humanity. We've, as a Jewish culture, I mean, in terms of sciences and arts and politics and all of it, we've just given so much to humanity. How did we get here? Did we get too comfortable?
You know, the average person doesn't even know. Thomas Jefferson, there's his statue right down there. He had over 750 slaves during his lifetime.
Yeah.
But who paid for the Continental Army? Oh, it was a Jew, Chaim Solomon. There's a United States stamp in his name. Who was the person that ended flogging in the army? Oh, it was Commodore Levy. Who was the person? Who were the people? The German Jews and the Jews that were educated in Germany that came here during World War II and ushered in the nuclear age that made the United States, you know, a post-war, you know, superpower. You know, it was Jews. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't the Arabs. You know, it wasn't the Muslims.
Yeah. What are your expectations for today?
You know, it's hard to say, but I mean, I think that it's important to have a very large rally. We've seen people come from all over the countries. There's been small rallies. I hope people will see the humanity of the Jews here. The Jews here are singing. There's music. You know, they're not here, you know, saying death to the Jews and death to Israel.
It's peaceful.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, if you had the ears of these Jew haters that have really trickled down the surface, I had a whole series of Gentile friends that completely turned on me. I was very much part of the medical freedom movement, and they turned on me, and it's just fascinating to watch. What would you tell all the Jew haters out there that have really shown themselves?
Look, the Jews are here. You know, we're a major contributor to society. Jesus was Jewish. The judicial system that we have is based on Judaism. You know, we have shared values with most of the civilized world. You know, and if you want to stand with uncivilized people that do uncivilized things that are basically, you know, almost, I mean, you wouldn't want to say like subhuman, but I mean, but obviously something that's just, you know, just unspeakable. You know, if that's what you want to stand with, good, because that means you're standing with darkness, you know. And the biggest thing, I think, is that when the Arabs themselves don't stand up and against their own people that commit these atrocious acts, what they are basically doing is saying, well, we accept that. Yeah. We accept that our people have no human values, that they're not civilized, that they will do all this kind of crap, you know. And so, in a sense, they are the worst racists of all. The worst.
Well, thanks for your time. And where can people find you if they're looking for you? Do you have a social platform?
No, they can find me on your website.
Right. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Channel. This is Curtis and Mark reporting from Washington, D.C. I'm Yisrael Chai.
Be well.
Thank you.
Thank you.